Welcome back to Get Motivated and Fit TV. If you're new to the channel, as always, the concept behind Get Motivated is to get more out of life. So again, I just want to start out by saying thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for coming by the channel. Again, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love. Thank you very much. Now, what I want to talk about in today's video, this morning before I left the house, I wanted to grab the phone and just do like a little video of showing basically the background of what I'm dealing with, not dealing with, but where I currently live at. And I'll be honest, like it's just me, right? It's just me in a 3-bedroom house. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is again, right, the mindset and of course the emotions that come with it, because I could have easily at any point in time, I could have fell into a depression. I could have fell into sadness, which is kind of the same thing, right, more or less. I could have, like, you know what, I'm alone, right? I don't have no one to talk to. I don't have no one to hang out with. I'm all that negative stuff, right? I will say this, and I've kept it to myself, and I don't want to get into too much details, but as of March 1st, my my fiance, or in this case, as of March 1st, ex-fiance, we decided to part ways. And just a lot of things, took into account. Basically, like I said, I don't want to get into too much detail, but at the end of the day, it's like we both made that decision to, it was best for both of us just to part ways. So I will say this, for me, January 2nd was that one day when I just let everything out. And I'm in a much better place now, mentally, emotionally. And the only reason why, again, right, because this morning, like, just that thought, crossed my mind. Like, man, I should have just, took out the phone and just recorded myself and talking to y'all. But I just decided, you know what, let me just get about my day. And then when I have time, let me just, get on here and let y'all know. So basically, again, like I said, like, yeah, I do have my kids, but I only have them every other weekend. So it's, for the most part, it's just me. So I do have, Thursday and Friday off. So again, it's just me at the house. And, I, for me, I stay busy, because if I just stay here, you know, I mean, look, like, I'm just going to stay quiet for a little bit. Like, it's quiet, right? Like, I think I'll go crazy, just like just being here at home, and it's like, what do you do? Like, what do you do to, like, not make yourself go crazy, so to speak, or not, like I said, fall into that depression of being, feeling like you're alone, feeling like you have no one. Like, what do you, like, how do you deal with that, right? And I know I'm talking to somebody on here because, it's going through a breakup isn't easy. Going through a divorce isn't easy. But nowadays in society, it's like, is it a relationship or is it a situationship? Like, let's be honest, but at the end, it's like, for me, um, I stay busy. If I'm not at, like I've said it before, if I'm not at work, I'm at the gym. If I'm not at the gym, I'm door dashing. If I'm not door dashing, I'm with my kids when I do get my kids. But, like, that's, again, right, for me, it was the thought process, like, okay, well, what am I gonna do to, like, keep myself busy, to not dwell in my thoughts, not dwell in my emotions, you know um because, again, right, like, if I let that consume me, like, I'm missing out on door dashing. I'll use that for example, because it's like, I want to stay home sometimes and I want to catch up on my shows. I want to watch movies. I want to have a cookout, but at the same time, you know what, like, we're all busy. Like, I get that. And of course, I'll admit, like, me renting, the property management, they're like, they have the rules, and so I get all that, right? But um what I'm trying to get at is, if you're in that same position, or if you're going through something similar, or um or if you know somebody, right? Like, like it's easier said than done. Like, I know it is, but it's like you just gotta have that mindset of, looking at, looking from the negative, but trying to turn it into a positive. Because it's so easy to just, like, I'm just gonna stay in bed. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm just gonna watch TV. But I feel like, and of course, right, in the dark. But I feel like if you do that, like, that's just gonna consume you, and you're gonna lose that motivation. You're gonna lose that, your why, because we all have a why. Like, why do we wake up every morning? Why do we go to work? Why do we provide for our family? Why, the list goes on and on and on. But you just can't. And again, right? Like, I mean, again, my opinion, and my opinion alone. At that point, yes, it can be considered a mental health issue, emotional issue, if you are clinically diagnosed with depression. If you're, that I get that. But because I'm a believer, because I have faith, I know, in the name of Jesus, I know whatever I'm feeling will be gone. How Whatever I'm thinking in a negative way, it'll be gone. Right? Because, again, because of the faith, because of my testimony, because of things that I've seen, because of things that I've done, right? And it's just, if you're going through something and you fell off track, because we all have. You were going to church, you had a relationship with Christ, you were in a sense living a Christ life walk. But because in the flesh we tend to stray away, I'm telling you, like, go back to Him, go back to what made you feel great, what made you feel happy, what made you feel peace, what made you feel, calm, what made you feel joy. If it sounds like I'm probably, like, going off in a rant, or it sounds like, I think right now the Holy Spirit's intervening, right? Because it's like, I was gonna start off by saying, what I wanted to say at the beginning, and now I'm to here, right? Kind of like a little, like, bouncing off the wall, going a little back and forth. But um, like I said, it just going back to the beginning. It's like this morning before I left, I'm like, man, like, it's like, I'm glad, I'm grateful that I was gonna go to the gym. But it's like I started thinking for that moment, like, man, like, this is what it would have been like, right? Had I picked up the phone, had I just started recording, hey guys, like, I'm about to head out to the gym, but, like, let me let y'all know, like, how my mornings are. Like, it's just, and then just show y'all an empty house. Like, it's just me, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm at peace, because I'm grateful. I have a roof over my head. I have working AC, working water, food on the table, clothes on my back, and I'm grateful for those things, right? Now, um, like I said, I don't want to get into too much detail with what happened with my, you know, engagement, but I will say this, that um, we're both in a better place, right? Then, and sometimes, like, you have to come to that realization, because if y'all are trying to hold on to something that's not working, it's like y'all are only hurting each other. Y'all are only hurting yourselves. So sometimes it's better just to, like, let's just, part ways. And you know, and I remember, I'll never forget too, the going back to, if you saw my Valentine's video, I talk about my divorce. And I'll never forget, during that time, a friend reached out, and they mentioned, that the best advice I can give you is to stay busy. That's just bottom line. Like, keep yourself busy, because if not, you're gonna get caught up in your emotions. You're gonna get caught up in the depression. Just stay busy, keep active, and when I say keep active, I mean like you know do things for you. Trying to keep it here PG, right? But I think that'll be it, for this video, because like I just felt like somebody needed to hear this. Somebody's probably going through something similar, but just I've always said it time and time and again, like have that strong mindset, or work on having the strong mindset, and learn how to control your emotions, and don't let your emotions control you, right? So I'll leave y'all with this. Where focus goes, energy flows, right? And that's from Tony Robbins. And I'm pretty sure he probably heard that from Jim Rohn. I mean, either way, like, it speaks volume, right? Um, so I think that'll be it for this video, right? So if as always, I hope y'all are well. I hope y'all are blessed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one.